All right, we have been joined for the first time in a long time for a review by Jimmy. So say hello to everyone out there, please, Jimmy.
Hello, everybody out there. How you going? Corona lockdown.
Yes, we are in Corona lockdown, which is a bit silly, but we've done some other stuff on Zoom together, but now we figured for the first time in about a year, we'll do another review. So,
So here we are.
Yeah. So the last one we did together was not Josh Batten. We're going to do Josh Batten today. The last one we did was Nick Barker. And so we're going to move from one singer-songwriter into a new one with Joshua Batten, who's got the debut album now, The City Within. We did have Joshua on the show a few years ago now for his EP, and that was very well received. And so now we're getting to the album. So I'm going to do my spiel, and then Jimmy's going to take over, and then we'll get chatting from there. So Joshua Batten, The City Within, 12 tracks for 56 minutes, the debut album from the Melbourne singer-songwriter after an EP in 2017. This is released in April 2020 by Batten Down Music. Produced by Sean O'Sullivan at Highway 9 Studios. 2 singles have so far been released in Hollywood Blues and At the End of the Day. Jimmy, what have you got for us?
Andrew, this is the first review I've written in like over a year, and it's an absolute mess, right?
That hasn't changed.
No, there's shit everywhere. So I thought I had an order going, but you might hear some flickering because I'm going to be...
Just keep going, man. It's all good. You're allowed to be rusty after a year off.
This is why I'm no longer on the show anymore. There you go. I loved Josh's debut. It was an EP, wasn't it? It was an EP?
Yeah, EP.
Yeah. Debut EP, from a year or so ago. Did you mention that?
2017.
Yeah, you would have mentioned it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I just hear it.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
How well we go. I was really looking forward to this because I loved that first EP. I thought it was unreal, and so I'd been waiting for a long time for this album, and now it's finally here. It opens with a great bluesy sort of swaggering song called Silver Dollar, which is a really cool song. You can sort of get up and start dancing straight away. I was dancing.
Get your boogie on.
Yeah. Lyrically, this album, I think, is brilliant. I think he's put so much work into telling stories, the whole album, and he's nailed it. And like, I don't hear that many people out there anymore that really put a heap of thought and care into their lyric writing. And
not to this depth.
Yeah. He's really done a fantastic job with this. I love the use of all the different instruments that are on there. There's all this different stuff, bongos and bits and all sorts of shit, right? So the album as such isn't like, it's not so much a hard rock show type album overall.
Not strictly speaking, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we've done other stuff like this in the past. And
if you're a fan of Stevie Ray Vaughan, then...
Yeah, exactly. And that's right. And so I think there is enough rock on it to sort of
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, some great instrumentation. Like every time I put this album on, I hear something that I hadn't heard before. So I just keep picking up new things. There's a song there called Bittersweet Afternoon, which is an example of the lyric thing that I was talking about before. Like my favourite song on the album. I absolutely love it. And lyrically and vocally and musically, it's a really great song. It actually, the start of it reminds me of something that Neil Finn, that Neil Finn kind of, especially. And I told Josh that, and he was quite surprised. But anyway, that's right.
You're older than he is, so it's all right.
That's right. And another song called Behind Closed Doors, lyrically as well. Song, you know. I thought I'll be interested in your comments around this, around the production. I thought it was outstanding. I couldn't fault the production.
It was good. I thought might be a bit top heavy overall, a bit bright, which makes it thin. But that said, it was really a minor thing, not a big thing at all. It's me being as fussy as I normally am. Like, I understand why it doesn't take away from the listen at all.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Let me just check my page here because I've got a rant on here as well. But I just want to go through it first before I get to the rant. Yeah, this. Oh, hang on. There's Let me hold this up. I need my glasses. There's enough there's enough catchy rock feel. There's enough catchy rock feel songs on here to impress rock fans. There's some beautiful ballads. There's a bit of soft rock, and there's a song that goes into salsa territory. Andrew, did you dance a little bit of salsa to that when you were listening to it? Because I was imagining that you would.
I'm sure you imagined it, but I can assure you it wasn't the reality of the circumstance.
Okay, all right. Well, I did.
Did you dance? You danced to it though. You got your fucking hat out and.
Yes, I did. I loved it. You could twirl a dance partner around to that song, and I can't remember the name of it, which is really annoying.
One, hold on, I've got it here.
Fox and the Hound.
The Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound. Yeah. But look, the whole thing, it's so diverse, this whole album, I think. And it's really interesting. It kept my attention for 55 minutes.
Sorry, that one you were talking about was The Slide. It was The Slide.
Yeah. We can dance to all of them anyway.
Okay.
Fantastic musicianship, brilliant album. Now, the thing that pisses me off, Andrew, right? Let me just go on a bit of a rant here.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Quickly. The general public, right, fed through shit like The Voice, and which I don't think it's on anymore. Thank God. I don't know, but I haven't heard anything about it for this year.
They'll find something to replace it anyway.
That's another thing, yeah. They're fed these rubbish performers and singers out there with not a lot of talent, but a massive greed for fame, right? But this guy, Joshua Batten, he is clearly more talented than 99% of the people that go on those types of shows, right? I'm not saying that what he does should be on The Voice or whatever, but I'm giving an example of a real artist, a real performer and songwriter, right? Genuine
singer-songwriter talent.
Yes, this guy is fantastic. And I think the whole world should know about this bloke. I think he's one of the best talents I've heard in years, man. Just the way he delivers his songs, the way he plays, the writing of them. The effort puts in is fantastic. So, yes, I will shut up now. That's my beef. I gave this a 10 out of 10. It's fantastic.
Wow, cool. Yeah.
You like a little bit of rock, but on the softer side. But just brilliant songwriting. Just have a listen to it. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, like you, I thought the EP was really well done. This takes what you got on that initial EP. So for those that listen to that, then this is what you would sort of expect, but this kicks it up a notch as well from that. For me, like you, the standout element of this whole thing is the storytelling, just the lyrical craft and the attention to detail and the depth of the emotion in the writing and the performance in the storytelling aspect of all the songs was fantastic. Yeah. If you're a fan of anything from Stevie Ray Vaughan and John Mellencamp all the way through to Bob Dylan, John Denver and Rodriguez, then there is something here on this record for you.
Yeah.
I think it's really well written and performed. I love the composition and performances. Joshua played most of the instruments himself on this, which is really cool. It's another feather in his cap. Like this young man can do virtually anything.
Yeah.
And like that craft with how, because he's written them in the way he's written them, the lyrics interplay with the song structures really nicely. Like that was really well done. Standout shit there. These have been honed to the nth degree, and it shows in all the right ways.
Yeah. Very hard.
I did really like the production on this. It's very crisp and clear, which works well for this style of music. Like I said, it might be a bit too bright at times, but that doesn't detract from the listen. That's me being picky, as I always am. But I really enjoyed how balanced this was overall, and I enjoyed the use of the panning on this, especially with the guitar. Like there are certain fade outs and fade ins that were going hard left and right, and was really well done in that regard too.
Yeah.
But the other impressive thing, he's 23 years old as these songs are being written and recorded, and there is some, like, the maturity on display is outstanding.
That's right. That's what I was trying to sort of think of during today when I was listening to it again. I'm like, how could I sort of describe it? And I came up with all that rubbish, but it's the mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds a lot older than what he is.
That's why I got the whole Bob Dylan sort of, it's not so much a musical thing, but it's the lyrical and storytelling side of that sort of thing for me. Like, that was really cool. the use of the space he's got in the writing overall, like between lyrics and songs, and also like the space was really cool. The lyrical craft was impressive. The subject matter was really intelligent. This isn't just a bunch of dumb rock songs. Like if that's your thing, this isn't going to please you, but this is very intelligent. Like that's why I was saying Rodriguez and stuff too. Like he could perform with Rodriguez and be a great night out kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Love the guitar work. Boy can fucking play. The solos were great. They were tasteful and all sort of stuff, but also the little lip moments and stuff. Like he's got a really good knack for what a song needs and doesn't overplay a thing. So it's really well done. Like you, the different tones, different instruments was a standout part as well. I like the use of the backing vocals, and there was these choir moments in there too. Like he went the full gamut. Like fucking anything you can think of, it's there. Yeah, and really good job.
Just really quickly, while you're saying that, on his Facebook page, I think he recorded this whole album live, played the whole album live with a full band. So bongo, a whole lot, right? I think it was either the start of this year or late last year. I can't remember. Anyway, he filmed it all and he's putting them up song by song on his Facebook with the full band. So if you're liking what you're hearing, because it's great.
I'm going to have to go and check those out now you mentioned that to me. Remind me to go and check those out because you know how fucking flat out I get. So remind me. I want to check those out.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'm very impressed by that as well. Like, and there's again the whole thing about, I've got a bit in here later on similar to your little rant, but not quite the same. And so I'll get to that moment. The heartfelt stuff in this is really cool. Like just how deep it is. There's a lot of topics covered on this, but there's some fun in this. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of fun in it, but there's also there's that genuine old school blues singer-songwriter. Yeah, and it's not just the music, it's the lyrics and the stories and what the stories are about kind of thing. Yeah. This is like an old soul in a young man's body projecting some serious stuff, which is cool. Yeah. I like the track order was well thought out. It flows and it keeps you engaged the whole time. Again, this shows to the maturity and the whole thing is, and the different tempos and feels like really keep the gears interesting. Like you never get, it's not a metal album or anything like that, but it's just really engaging as a listen. The intelligence is there. It's not for your thrash heads, but if you like anything beyond that, then this is one to check out. This, if you just want Cop and A or fucking a headbanging album, not for you. But if you are anywhere else inclined to check it out, this is one to listen to for yourself and make up your own mind about. About the only track I'd critique is the one you were talking about, the slide. It felt out of place for me on the record.
Yeah. I thought that too when I first heard of it, and the more I listened to it, the more I got used to it.
It does grow on you.
For a first listen, yeah.
It does grow on you, but I think also for me, it's a good song. It's not a bad song at all. And my critique is pretty small in the grand scheme of things. But when you've got all this other stuff that's there, this song didn't feel like it had the same depth and all this sort of stuff. So I know you don't want to do an album that's all depth and all that stuff. I get why you'd put a song like that on there, but it just felt out of place. I thought maybe as a bonus track or an end track or something like that, where it was about 2/3 of the way through, was a bit sort of, don't quite get that. But it's, again, like the mix thing, it's very, very small critique. These aren't harsh critiques at all. It's me being a picky prick more than anyone else usually is.
Next time it comes on, you should grab Jody and do a salsa in the kitchen, and it might change your mind.
Might. I don't like the chances of that happening, but we'll see how we go. I'm sure the kids on the field day will start doing things like that. That and the dogs will try and get in the dance as well. But even then, like straight after that song is one of my favorites in Behind Closed Doors. Yeah. So you've got, and then like that and that song, fuck, that's got a lot to say, and again shows the maturity for someone so young. That song is worth the price of entry on this record alone, as far as I'm concerned. That one song is great. This entire album is perfect for radio play. So what you're talking about, all that sort of stuff. Any radio station could play anything from this album across the board. Yeah. And it's a joke. And they won't play it. No. And it's so shit that these trumped up, and it's I'm not trying to put down the people that go into those contest shows, because they're doing the best they can in the environment that sucks in this country. It's not about them. It's about the system that's set up and the way it's set up and how it picks people that have a story versus some genuine talent and
Correct.
we put the wrong things on the pedestal kind of thing. I'd like to see this guy get a push because his talent and his work ethic and all those things alone are deserving of a better shot than he's going to get being an independent artist in Australia at the moment. So
100%.
it's far better than what this country deserves from a media perspective. Like for talent wise and for a punter, great, but he just won't get the love he deserves from the media here, which is an indictment on this country and its media circus. But anyway,
Sorry.
This is an incredibly impressive release. I think that if anything here is making you curious, then you got to listen to it. It's one of those ones you have to listen to it. I don't think every song will win every person, but I think there is at least one song in here for almost every person out there kind of thing. So it's one of those records where you might not like everything, but you're going to find some gems. And even if you get just like an EP's worth of value out of this album, it's fucking worth it, because those songs that do grab you are going to stay with you because they're so well written and so well performed that they're not getting out of your head anytime soon. Basically, if you like it well crafted, well performed, and a bit of a throwback to sort of simpler times, this is one to check out. I look forward to seeing this not only in a live setting because he's talented. Boy can sing, boy can play. Like, fuck, he's good, really good. I want to see this live, but also want to see what comes next for this guy. Joshua, whatever you're doing next, make sure you keep us in the loop because I do want to see what you do next. It's very, very cool. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I loved it. Behind Closed Doors, Silver Dollars, Clarity, and Falling Behind are my standouts.
Very. That is impressive.
It's an impressive release. I mean, my marking down is because of a couple little things, but I do understand completely why you give it a 10, though. If I was, I fully get it. So, love it. It's a great album, worth checking out. Like, go on.
Just very quickly, he's doing. This is. Maybe I should manage this guy. Plug that thing now. Talking about his Facebook page before with the songs off the album, but he's also doing Wednesday nights every Wednesday night, and I think it's happening right now as we're talking. 8 o'clock till 9:30 live streams. He's calling Quarren Streams. And I playing some covers, acoustic covers and stuff, and his own songs off this album. So every Wednesday night while we're in lockdown, apparently that's what he's doing. So check it out.
Cool. And because artists get bugger all, if you check those things out and you like what you see, then throw a bit of coin his way via, I don't know if he's got Patreon or anything, but even just PayPal, whatever else, find a way to give it there's this thing they should investigate. I think this is a tip for all bands out there. If you're going to do these acoustic things, I think Facebook have a tip jar kind of function now.
Yes.
All of them should be doing that so you can get some tips for your work, just as a side note for any band watching this particular review. Do that.
Busking.
You're busking. It's digital busking. That's
digital busking.
No, I love it. I reckon it's great. And it actually shows these songs in a different light as well, and it's just the person's guitar. You don't have the full shit going on. So it's cool. But yeah, anyway, whenever you check this album out there, make sure you let us know what you think. Give us your thoughts in the comments as always. We want that from you. And please, if you do check out something that's a bit different, then do check out this one. This is well worth the time, I think, from both of us. So I think you can gather that pretty comfortably. Yeah. Any final thoughts you want to add to this before we wrap it up, Jimmy?
No, that's about it. This has been fun. It's been fun to do one after a fair while with you, mate. might do some more. We'll see. There's any decent music comes out.
There's some good ones coming. There's another Vandenberg album coming soon, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. The Moon Kings, yes.
Another one coming very soon.
All right.
We'll have to do that one, I reckon.
So.
And we have to do Vessel, you and I as well.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We have to do that one.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you a little list. All right, I'm going to rope you back in one way, shape, or form. You know that.
Yeah.
All right, well, out there, thank you all very much for watching. Jimmy, say hello to everyone again, or goodbye. What do you want to do now? So
goodbye. See you later. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy and corona-free.
Yes, please do. And we will see you all again very soon. Until then, drink up, rock on. But today we're here to talk about a day. You all right?
I'm all right.
Okay, cool.
I'm being summoned, but that's all right. Can we cut this for 1 sec?
Yeah. Sorry. Good, mate. All good.
It's better be good, Deborah.
Sorry, it's my mum. She wants a TV on. I don't know how to work it tonight.
Now we have to do the whole thing again, Andrew. Sorry.
It's all good. All good. There's your warm-up done. There's our blooper.
Righto. All right.
You good to go again?
Yeah, this is just like old times.
Sorry.
That's all.
Hey, can I do it?
Oh, look, your mother. Hey, she'll be dead one day.
Oh
Just
my
you did a
God.
nice thing for her.
Unbelievable. Okay. All right, I'll give you a counting.
All right, give us a count in.
3, 2, 1.